Blog Talk Radio.
Gentlemen, welcome to the realm of the truly bizarre.
A guy in this town has got one 12 inches long. If you like one that size, something must be wrong. That's too much weenie for a bun to take, and you're bound to end up with the belly. Ha!
Hello, Queen!
I'm the cute one.
Yeah. What's getting naked?
My, it's a big one.
What's going on in there?
Let's just say I take up a lot of cyberspace.
Yeah, this is Lupine Furman again. You're here with Wolf Bytes. And no telling what we're going to talk about, as usual. It just depends on the callers and what they want to talk about. But to get things started off, I've got a question for you. Something that's kind of bugged me for a while now. Why is it that when it comes to Asian cooking, you can eat a whole lot more for a whole lot less at a Chinese place than you can at a Japanese place? I mean, come on. There's not that much difference in the food, so why the big difference in the prices? Also, why are there no Japanese buffets, only Chinese buffets? I mean, come on, folks. Let's have some differences here, shall we? Okay, I don't know what's wrong with the chat room. It's not wanting to load up. Try using this one here. Okay, this one says it's loading. So I'll throw that over there. Okay. So, yeah. Let's see. What else have I got here that I can expound upon? See, 9 questions. Church visitors aren't. Workplace rant. Nah. Okay, cups. No, I'm not going to go off on that. Oh, coffee pot marks. There we go. You know, you look at the pot on a coffee pot, and it's got the marks that are supposed to represent cups. You know, pretty much all coffee pots have them, and they're supposed to represent the number of cups of coffee that are in the pot. Well, they're wrong. One regular coffee mug, you know, just a standard mug, not one of those huge things, but a regular coffee mug, will knock 2 cups out of the coffee pot. Why can't they mark the pots and the machines with what a real coffee mug holds? And I'm not talking about those big monster mugs, like I said, just regular everyday coffee cup. And come on, industry catch up. Nobody drinks out of those dainty, tiny cups anymore. Fix your measuring system. Oh, Lord. What else have I got here? I'm not going on that. No. Let's see. Now that the teen hangs himself, nothing. Oh, some authors. Here we go. There's some authors I want to recommend here to everybody. Stephen Delmar. Excellent. He writes a lot of short stories that are based in Bennett Bay, Florida, which is set just outside of Tampa, or in the Tampa area. But they are excellent books. Also, Mia Carrick. That's Miakerrick. She writes some wonderful young adult coming of age stories for gay youth, and I highly recommend her, as well as Michael Bowler. I'll get it right eventually. Both of which I've beta read for. Michael I've actually done editing for, and they are both excellent. Michael's current series, that's currently book 3, has just been released, and that's the Children of the Night series. There's a total of 5 books in the series. Book 3, like I said, book 3 has just been released, and they are excellent. Basically, King Arthur has returned, but he did not return to England. He has returned and come to Los Angeles, where he is gathering up the children from the street kids, all the kids that have been thrown away, and they are making major changes, not just for the City of Angels, but changes for the entire state of California, changes for the entire country, and who knows, maybe even changes for the entire world. But these are excellent books, and I highly recommend you get them. The first book is called Children of the Night. Book 2 is Running Through a Dark Place, and book 3 is titled There Is No Fear. Get them. Okay, let's see. Internet freedom. Let's see. What's wrong with their so-called justice system? Let's see, that's my review of that. Hat trick. Okay, I've got nothing left on there to go through to pull stuff out that I want to pull out. So, come on, nobody going to call in this time? So, let's see if that gets anybody in here. I'm hoping. I hate doing these things all by myself. I'd much rather have somebody to talk to or talk with than just try and do these by myself. And why is the chat room not loading up? This doesn't make any sense. I don't know why the chat room here on Blog Talk Radio is not wanting to work. Oh, there it goes. Now it's loading. There we go. I've got one guest, looks like. Okay. So maybe I can get something to talk about from the guest here. I'm assuming that you're also listening to the show, so hopefully you'll give me something to talk about. Come on, somebody, anybody. I've got 22 minutes to kill here. Somebody give me something else to talk about. Oh, come on. My fiance said he wanted to be involved with the show, and get in on here, but he hasn't called in or anything. So, okay, no guest in the chat room. All right. Come on. Okay, yeah, this is going to get mighty boring really quick if it hasn't already, seeing as how I've got nobody to talk to, and really I can't think of anything to talk about. Let's see what's trending. James Brady, the President Reagan's press secretary, was shot in 1981 along with the president in the attempted assassination of Reagan. Well, now they're trying to claim that Brady's death they're trying to rule his death not suicide, bad word. Trying to rule his death a homicide when he was shot in 81. No, come on, people. No. I think the statute of limitations has pretty well run out on that. Because you don't survive this long, and then you die, and suddenly you get okay, and then suddenly die and get charged with killing somebody after this much time. You just don't do that. Okay, who have I got live here? Hello.
Hola.
Hola, mi mijo.
¿Cómo estás?
Muy piqué.
Damn.
Have you got something? Yeah, I know. Have you got something to talk about? Because as you probably heard, I'm kind of starting to blather here.
Yes, I have heard, and I was just like, Oh, come on. If you're going to have listeners, you got to have talkers. You got to be interesting. You can't be persistent. You can't be negative. You can't be positive. You got to be that middle ground where you're like, I'm the guru of the century.
Well, not necessarily. Look at how negative Rush Limbaugh is and how big of a following that asshole's got.
Well, that's true. Some people just love negativity because they're just like, oh, we all agree with your negativity. And it's like, really?
Yeah.
Like, come on. We got better things to do in our life instead of being negative about everything.
Yeah. And David said he wanted to get in on the fun on here, but where's he at? He's not calling in.
I don't know.
I don't know if I can... Let me try something here. This may be... it's a premium feature. I can't call people.
Aw.
People can call in, but I can't call out unless I pay the premium fee for the service. Nobody's in the chat room.
Oh, yeah, Robert's in the chat room.
No, the Blog Talk Radio chat room.
Yeah, no one's in that chat room, I know. I was listening for a little bit, and then I was just like, I guess I'm going to call him just to say hello and and make this more interesting as we go. Apparently more.
I've seen this little meme that George Takei has posted this before, and Have a Gay Day has reposted it. A couple little stick figures. And what's your sexual orientation? I'm a sexual atheist. What does that mean? I don't believe I'll ever get laid.
Wow. So, anybody listening from last night that was interested or leaving comments or anything? Or
nobody's left any comments. Yeah, nobody's left any comments, but there's been like 8 people have apparently listened to it.
Well, that's nice to know. It makes it very interesting knowing...
Yeah, the introduction episode is up to 12 viewers, listeners.
Pile this up now. We got 12, we got 8, we got 20. Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
We can do better than this. We know it.
Yeah, that's all there. I wish the studio, the studio thing here for this thing, with my regular radio station broadcasting software, it'll show me how many people are listening to the stream, and I wish that this thing did the same thing. So I'd know how many people are actually listening at the time. So,
yeah.
Robert's not very helpful.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anybody have anything for me to talk about? Not really. Well, aren't you helpful?
What about the weather today, since it's so nice and just showery here and there?
It's actually started raining here now.
Oh, it's already past raining here.
Yeah. Well,
I gave you the warning.
We're going to talk about the weather. You want to talk about the weather? Okay, let's just say looks like Hawaii is going to get lucky here. Hurricane Julio, which they thought was going to be hitting the islands, is currently at a Category 2 hurricane, but predictions are showing that it's going to be weakening and passing completely north of the island, not even making landfall. So that's good news for the Hawaiian Islands.
Well, it's just good for the Hawaiian Islands and the economy of the U.S. because we cannot afford to repair anything right now.
Yeah.
That debt is just getting bigger every second. So we kind of just get over this factor. And then people are like, oh, if we all donate $1 a day to the debt, it'll pay it off. Technically not, because we borrow money from other countries, and the currency is different from other countries. So you have to add all that up and see how that all figures out at the end of the day.
Yeah, the exchange rates and everything.
Yeah,
China owns the U.S. anyway, so.
Well, yeah, they own the U.S. because we borrow more money for them. But the whole thing is our dollar is like 50 cents to them. So if you actually take the currency of how much we owe them and cut it in half, and then times it double whatever it says, that's how much money you need to give them. Moolah U.S. dollars. So poor nowadays. Used to be the top dog. What happened?
Yeah. Here's a good meme. Cutting people out of my life does not mean I hate them. It simply means I respect me.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Some people cut
or
people out of
respect
their lives.
myself.
Oh, yeah, but some people cut other people out of their lives because it's like they don't need them no more, or they just have no use, or they just become like bothersome, or just because you just feel bored and you just want to do something different, you just like, I'll come back if I need to. It's like hit the repeat button.
Yeah.
It's like there's a lot of reasons people do it.
Yeah. But come on, folks, give Dan and I a call. Let us, talk to us about whatever's on your mind. Phone number to call in is 347-945-7065. And give us a call here at Wolf Bytes, and let's talk about something. Come on. Dan, don't expect Dan and me to come up with everything.
Oh, here's the whole thing. The number is like a California number, so you're going to get routed through California all the way to Alabama. Yes, this is in Alabama.
Oh, yeah, Dan and I are in Alabama.
Yeah, that's the reason why.
Sweet home Alabama.
But everyone knows that tune and musical throughout the country. That's the reason why Alabama's thinking about taking Sweet Home Alabama and actually, the home of the beautiful, and turning into Sweet Home Alabama. It's like, welcome to Sweet Home Alabama instead of Home of the Beautiful. But we're paying a lot of cash dollars for that, for just some copyright thing saying, we want you to know where the hell you are at.
Yeah.
And they're like, we'll get more tourists for this. It's like, not really. Huh?
It's like the maps at the in the mall and stuff. You are here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm never lost. I know exactly where I'm at. I'm right where I'm at.
Oh, it's like some people are good with directions, some people are bad with directions. You ever get directions for a person that says, I'm going to go south, but they're going north? Question mark of the day.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're
It's like,
directional dyslexic.
It's like someone saying, I live south from you. No, I live north from you. You live south from me.
Yeah, then you get the whole up, down,
Yeah, and around. It's kind of like, Lord,
up
people can't tell.
North, it's south. Always has been, always will be. Unless you're talking out in space, then things really get confusing when you start trying to work in three-dimensional space.
Yes, it can get very confusing. Should I let you go and where you can add in another person, or should I just stay on the line?
Well, no, stay on the line because I want to see if we can add a third person in here, which we should be able to, assuming David figures out how to call in.
He's saying the rain's messing up his phone.
Yeah,
But
well,
that's
last
a
night
lovely
trying to call in with Skype and couldn't get a decent data connection. So I was like, don't try and use Skype. I'm the only one that needs to be using Skype. Oh, here we go. And welcome, David.
Hello.
You are live on Blog Talk Radio and Wolf Bytes.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon, Dallas.
And Daniel.
What's the subject for today?
Killing poor innocent children on the side of the road. Just kidding.
The fact that I've got a French vanilla creamer, my coffee tastes so blah now.
Too much. Never mind.
Gentlemen, let's talk about the prison system and our notification system of our sexual offenders.
I'm all in favor of that. We talked about prison system last night. That has for notification of sexual offenders. Yes, people living around need to be notified that a person that has actually done something.
There should be more.
Is living in the area.
There should be more. There should be people who should be notified of murderers.
Well, yes. Yeah. Well, yeah.
Most murderers don't really get out of jail most of the time. They all stay in jail for long periods of time. That's the whole thing.
That's true too.
I've known a few that have gotten out within a year.
But you're right, David. There's people should have notification and lists for people that are out of prison on probation or parole or whatever, and that have done some kind of serious crime. You know, especially drug dealers.
Of course.
Yeah.
I totally agree.
Why drug dealers? Because that's one of them things where it's like, why not we just give them all their phone number and say, hey, go back to the person. He has more.
Yeah. Well, one thing, if a drug dealer moved into my neighborhood, I'd want to know about it.
Want to also
one thing, where to go get my fix.
Who's a murderer or anything else that you think would be necessary for you to know.
Mm-hmm. If a Republican moves in down the block, I want to know about it.
Don't count your steps there.
Oh, I know.
And you talking about your coffee? Yeah, some creamers do not make any coffee taste any better.
My French vanilla sure does.
But most creamers are milk, basically.
Well, not the non-dairy ones.
Oh yeah.
Not any one of them are. Trust me.
Yeah, unfortunately, last time I had to go buy creamer, they didn't have any of the amaretto, which I really like. I've got a big bottle of plain old creamer. I've got a small bottle of hazelnut, but I'm not a fan of hazelnut.
I have to say, I'm a first-time listener, first-time caller. Lovely.
Wow.
I need a cowbell now, so for first-time callers. Ding, 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 ding. Need more cowbell.
No, what you need is that Price is Right sound.
What Price is Right?
Ding, 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 ding.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Okay. Got help? Got more?
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
Yeah. All right, we got about 6 minutes left to go.
Oh yeah, I caught it at a bad time, didn't I? I was trying.
Well, you came in in like the last 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, this rain we're getting now, it has been screwing with the signal.
Mhm.
Yeah, but most of this rain is caused by the humidity that's really, really high, and the rain is coming just rapidly and just popping out of nowhere and basically making the humidity go down, then it goes away, and then it comes back around.
Okay, what does that
yesterday.
have to do with the fact that it's messing with his phone signal?
Oh, because the point is, if you take you take the heat, it's just because of the ground, where it make magnetic pulses from the ground, and then a lot of science behind that, just to say. It's like yesterday, people had their trees whipping around because it was so humid to the point where when it started raining, it just basically circulated air around here. It was very interesting to watch.
Daniel has me completely lost.
Okay,
Yeah.
I think we've lost a customer here.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Daniel.
Okay, I'm getting myself out. Goodbye, you two. Have fun.
Oh, don't go away.
Don't go. Daniel.
Why?
We need
No,
as
you
many
just went off on
as
one of your tangents. Completely lost me.
Oh, Lord. Hey, sister, who's coming in the room?
I just found out at Quentin, then I want to go to his house.
You know, Dallas, you and I are gonna have to we're gonna have to host together. You know that, right?
Aww.
Yeah, but first we really need to get to where you've got a decent connection and it's funny.
Oh, trust me, I can pan out.
Hey, Dallas, David.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just found out that my friend is afraid of needles, and I'm really tempted to go to his house with a bunch of needles and just start poking him.
Oh, that's just cruel.
What kind of needles, my dear?
In general.
All needles.
Just all needles.
Break out a needle and thread and start darning something. Right in front of his face to start making stitches in the cloth right in front of him. With an evil laugh.
They give good ideas for a 15-year-old.
At least my ideas are safe, unlike hers.
Nah, hers is perfectly safe. She might throw them nearby or stab something nearby.
I'd get
No, sticking somebody with needles is not safe. I'm glad this episode is just about over. My coffee cup's empty.
Refills.
Yeah, more AZJ, more HJ.
Yes. I made ZJ for you this morning in chat.
Do what?
I made coffee for everybody in the chat.
I know, I saw.
Who else got engaged? I already saw that like 3 days. Robert, are you actually engaged or just
Well, it's showing that he and Echo are engaged.
Yeah.
So I asked him,
but it's been showing it for like 3 days, and I'm just like, come on, this shit already gone.
Yeah, but I just got the notification last night or this morning about it.
I got mine 2 days ago.
I got mine 2 days ago, and I keep pushing remove, and it keeps popping back up, and I'm just like, what the hell?
I just say congratulations and went on.
No, I asked him, so do you two want to try and have a double wedding with me and Daddy?
Wow.
Might save us some money. Yeah, save us all some money.
Oh, yeah.
Why not we just get everyone and then do it all at once? 10 weddings in 1 day.
Speed wedding.
That's happened before.
Forget speed wedding. Oh, that'll be the way it is. When the ban is overturned here in Alabama, there will be speed weddings lined up at the courthouses. Bam, 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 bam.
No kidding.
Do you? Okay.
Very short version.
So.
Do you? Good, you're married.
Yep. All right, and we're down to the last 60 seconds. And yeah, Blog Talk Radio just gave me the 60-second warning, so we're going to have to cut this one short. Cut it short.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have enjoyed our conversation, and y'all have a great day.
Okay. All right.
So to say have a great day.
Like I told Gang last night, we could do as many of these a day as we want. Just got to have topics to talk about. So, but anyways, we're down to 30 seconds. So, ciao.
I'll let you have 30 seconds.
Bye.